everyone, and welcome to our channel, The Audible Review. Today, we are undertaking a deep dive into something pretty intense and eye-opening. We're talking about Foxe's Book of Martyrs by John Foxe. It's one of the most foundational and historically powerful Christian texts ever written.
And it's so important to set the scene right away. This isn't motivational literature, not at all. This is a raw, historical record. It's documenting the lives and deaths of real people who chose conviction over comfort, usually under brutal persecution.
Okay, so let's unpack that. Our mission here is to explore how this ancient text, which really defined courage for generations, can still offer some timeless lessons for us today.
It really can. The book covers centuries, the early church, the Roman Empire, but its real heart, its emotional and political core, is the Protestant Reformation.
Specifically the Marian persecutions in England, right?
Exactly. And what's so fascinating is that Foxe didn't write this just to sensationalize what happened. He was creating a kind of legal and theological defense for their refusal to recant.
So it's all about conviction. That's the main theme here. These weren't people fighting for land or political power. They were just everyday people, students, parents, workers. And they were standing up for what they saw as the truth against the entire system.
The depth of that conviction is just staggering. Take the story of Anne Askew.
Oh, that one is. It's tough to read.
It is. Here you have a young woman interrogated and then tortured on the rack, horrifically, by the Lord Chancellor himself. And yet, she refused to deny her faith. Her story just forces you to think about that separation between your own inner beliefs and the pressure from the outside world.
It makes you wonder, what is that calculation of sacrifice? I mean, what makes someone do that? And maybe the most famous moment that shows this is the execution of Hugh Latimer and Nicholas Ridley.
In 1555.
Right. And Latimer's final words right before the flames. They have so much power. He says, "We shall this day light such a candle by God's grace in England, as I trust shall never be put out."
And that quote, it didn't just inspire people. It fundamentally changed England's political identity. It made sure their memory, their action, became bigger than their deaths.
So how do we translate this for today? Why does such a heavy book still matter?
Well, because that core message, that core calculation of what you truly stand for, it's absolutely timeless.
We actually distilled 3 lessons from these stories that feel incredibly relevant. The first one is that courage isn't being fearless. It's about choosing your conviction over your comfort.
Precisely. And the second thing the book shows is that faith, or any belief really, only becomes powerful when you live it, when it's tested. Not just when you say you believe it.
The proof is in the action.
Exactly, when the stakes are at their highest.
And the third lesson is that some truths are simply worth standing for, even when the whole world is pushing back against you.
It really puts our modern pressures into perspective, doesn't it?
It does. We live in a world where, we're afraid of being judged on social media, of being canceled. And these stories, they show you what real pressure looks like, what it looks like to have everything, literally your life, on the line. So this book is, yes, it's intense, it's emotional, sometimes graphic, but it's also incredibly rewarding. It's a window into the past that was meant to inspire the future.
And I think the ultimate question it leaves us with, the really provocative one to think about, is this. What do you stand for? What is that central truth in your own life? And what would you be willing to sacrifice to stay true to it?